Alright, so we had one warning from Balthazar. Actually, one thing I can bring up, I did look up finally about the Kalim Desert and where the word Kalim, which I suspect is probably pronounced Kalim, where that came from. It turns out, well, one thing I should explain first, just in case you're not aware of all the classes of genie. Whoops. Hopefully this is not in somebody's house. Commoner. Yeah, this is what we're hoping to just passing through.
I am yours to command.
Lilly, begging her pardon. Let's see.
I say, do you have nothing better to do?
We are but poor peasants, my lady.
What?
Alright. Yeah, this woman's house is it's odd. Yeah, the classes of genie. I think there's at least, well, 5 types. Jinn, D-J-I-N-N, is a air genie from the elemental plane of air. Dao genie, which are earth genies. Afreet, which are fire genies. And Marid, which are water genies. I don't think we've seen that in the game. And Yan, J-A-N-N, which is actually a weak variety of all 4 elements. And it's the common genie that you see. Here is Lazarus Librarus. So he's actually made it alive out of Saradush. And here's Kerrick, sure enough, sharing a place together.
Yes?
Alright, speaking with Lazarus.
Have a look at my wares. I trust you'll find them all in satisfactory condition.
Welcome to the newly relocated Arcana Archives. Lazarus Librarus at your service. Can I interest you in my wares? Yeah. She'd like to know how he came out alive. Saradush, a most unpleasant memory. When that army burst through the gates, I grabbed my inventory and ran for my life. Had to use up some of my own stock to get out of there with my head still attached. The army was so busy looking for Ballspawn to kill that nobody noticed one invisible merchant creeping out the gates. That's all behind me now, and I'm making a fresh start here in Amkethrin. Yeah, I think he is a mage. Can't really help us. Between restocking my shelves and setting traps for would-be thieves, I haven't even left the building. Alright. But, yeah, Lily's not actually even looking to buy any scrolls. But stock here looks just as good as it was in Saradush. Alright. Alright, mage robes. No mage robe of acid resistance. Maybe it doesn't exist. Okay. Quite a few potions. Boy, that's it. Okay. I guess she bought his last Ion Stone in Saradush. I guess that makes sense. He wouldn't have anything necessarily new. Alright.
What is it?
I think she is curious about what these devices are. This strange-looking machine seems to be made up of a series of gears and whistles currently appears to have several yards of odd fabrics jammed in its intake. So maybe they're broken.
How can I help?
Well, yeah. She was going to look to see what might have been there. Or just looking on the table. He was talking about traps, though. Let's just make sure she's allowed to even look. Okay. Bloodstone ring. Alright, so speaking with Kerrick the Smith.
The group needs me?
Yes.
Sounds like a gnome. It's not often I get people barging into my shop. It's the reason I chose such a remote locale for my research, after all. Yeah, it was not very easy to get here. Yeah, Lily's curious about, well, who he is first. My name is Kerrick, which will mean absolutely nothing to you, I'm sure. My work with machinery is of renown only amongst gnomes of a similar technological bent as myself. You will no doubt ridicule me for my work, but I'm used to it. I suppose I can tell you something about what I do. I make armor, weapons too, powerful armor and weapons. It's a process I've been honing for years and years, searching for a way to tap into the power of, well, no. I can't go on having folks laughing at me. I can't bear it. Just go away. I'm sure you have lots of adventures to go on about. Don't mind me. Alright, he's saying to be able to, I guess, craft special items. Alright, he's looking through our inventory to see if we have anything. No, you don't have anything I need. I don't want to discuss it. Please, leave me to my work. I think Lily wishes that he'd at least divulge a little bit. Alright. I guess we'll be on the lookout for something that Kerrick might be interested in. I'm surprised he won't trade at all.
I just came here to find some turnips. I swear.
No, okay. Yeah, talking about turnips.
What?
So is that really... We have to go back out this way. Okay. Another little girl.
What?
You're a stranger.
Wizards have pointy hats. When I grow up, I want to be a wizard. Lily doesn't have a pointy hat. Oh, Marlowe's home. And this is, looks like a hole
Sire?
going into the smuggler's cave below. It's interesting. Looks like it appears to be some sort of elaborate sundial. Okay. I guess Mazzy can't tell what time it is from it. Alright, so one of these...
It feels good to be traveling in the open during the day. Adventure and virtue mesh well, I think.
Okay, so Marlowe's home and somebody else.
Yes?
Alright. I think actually, yeah, I didn't even get to speak about Callum. But, well, I can probably talk about it now. So Kalim is based on the Kalim Empire, which is an empire of Genie. D-J-I-N-N. That's why I was talking about the classes of Genie before. a Jin noble established the Kalim Empire, where the Kalim Desert is pretty much now. But nearby was an empire of Memnon and Ifrit, the fire genies. And what happened is those two empires went to war for 400 years, and they called it the Era of the Sky Fire. So if you think about it, you have air genies and fire genies, hence the name, Era of Sky Fire, at war for 400 years. And what happened is, it was not a normal war, obviously, with, I guess, arcane barrage, and it created the Kalim Desert. So the Kalim Desert isn't a natural geological terrain. It was created by these two genie empires at war for 400 years, creating a barren landscape. I just thought that was interesting. Alright. Probably should have showed it here. This, the Kalim Desert. Created by warfare over two warring genie empires. Alright, but I'll pause it here. I guess next time we'll probably be talking with Marlowe, the noble fugitive, trying to, I guess, save. It sounds like he had a problem with his daughter. But I guess that'll be next time. For watching, thanks. Later.